What's up, guys? Welcome to the line change. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Vancouver Canucks talking with Jack Roslovic and his agent, something that's come up just in the last day or so, especially since the Dakota Joshua trade happened. And we're going to go over an article that talks about this. Um, so, yeah. And also, the Vancouver Canucks, if they choose not to sign Jack Roslovic, they could still opt for a trade instead. But before we get into the article, I'm going to give a quick shout out and thank you to my sponsor, Gassy Jack Art, maker of that incredible artwork you see behind me. And you guys can check them out yourselves at GassyJackArt.com. You can also find them on Instagram at GassyJackArt. So without any further ado, let's dive into the article. This article is from the Daily Hive and is written by Rob Williams, the hockey guy. I'm actually a big fan of Rob Williams and his articles and just his insights on the Canucks. Obviously, he's a regular guest on Sekeres and Price, a podcast that I watch very often and I'm a big fan of. But let's go ahead and dive into this article where he talks about the Canucks talking to Roslovic, but of course could opt for a trade instead. He goes on to say the Vancouver Canucks now have cap space again after Thursday's trade with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Dakota Joshua and his $3.25 million cap hit are now off the books for GM Patrick Allvin, who has money to play with to try to improve his team. So what will he do with it? There's little left on the free agent market with Jack Roslovic and Victor Olofsson representing the best remaining forwards available. Roslovic is the name many people thought of after Joshua was traded, given he has been linked to the Canucks numerous times over the years. Canucks management appears to still be interested in the 28-year-old forward, as Donnie and Dolly's Rick Dollywall indicates below. This is a tweet from Rick Dollywall, posted technically 2 days ago, or when the trade broke. Is there a match between the Canucks and Jack Roslovic? There have been talks with the Canucks and his camp. He ends up reposting an original tweet from Thomas Drance, basically talking about the trade. A first-round pick by the Winnipeg Jets in 2015, Roslovic has proven to be a consistent point producer in his career. The Columbus, Ohio native has averaged 35 points per season since establishing himself as a full-time NHL player in 2018-2019. He has 260 points in 526 career games with the Jets, Blue Jackets, Rangers, and Hurricanes. Roslovic is coming off a 22-goal, 39-point campaign with Carolina. He also added 4 points in 9 playoff games. Listed as 6'1", 198-pound center on NHL.com, Roslovic seems to fit the profile of a middle six center the Canucks could really use, but is he really a center? Roslovic has played more wing than center the past two seasons, something we've talked a lot about on this channel when we've talked about Jack Roslovic, but he primarily played in the middle for 3 seasons with the Blue Jackets. Canucks management seems to view him as a versatile winger capable of playing center rather than a full-time center, per Thomas Drance of The Athletic. But then it goes on to ask, what about a Canucks trade instead? The Canucks aren't convinced that Roslovic can help improve their greatest weakness, which is the center position, then maybe they're eyeing a trade. It doesn't exactly give any trade suggestions, but obviously on this channel we've talked about potential trade targets that would fill, but obviously the Canucks do not have a whole lot of cap space to play with. They only have 3.25, and it's looking more and more like it's could be Roslovic that they go out and acquire. But as we did in our previous video, we talked about what if the Canucks did nothing and did not add anyone further. If you guys want to check that video out, you guys can find it right here. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this article, and also if the Canucks were to opt for a trade instead, who would you want the Canucks to trade for, keeping in mind their available cap space, and would it be someone to fill that 2C role? Do you also think that maybe there could just wait until the season starts, go with a 22 out of 23 roster, and then make an ad, in season, perhaps around December, maybe at the deadline, maybe go for a big fish. Let me know in the comment section down below. This is going to be a bit of a shorter video. But once again, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. And as always, if you guys like this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to stay up to date on all your Vancouver Canucks content, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single video. You can find and interact with us on social media. You can find us on Facebook. Just search The Line Change to find our Facebook page. You can find us on Instagram at The Line Change. You can find us on X at Line Change Van. You can find us on TikTok at The TLC Podcast. You can also find us on Blue Sky at The Line Change. Feel free to give us a follow on all of our social media platforms. If you prefer an audio version of this podcast, you can find us on both Spotify and Apple Podcast. On Spotify, feel free to give us a follow as well as rate and review us. It is, of course, greatly appreciated. But thanks for watching this video. As always, let's go Canucks, believe in blue, and I'll see you guys in the next video.